everybody, and welcome to the 1224 podcast. I'm Kate.
I'm Shay.
And we're here to talk to you about everything animation. I don't know why I did that voice. It's kind of weird.
You do that voice like every episode, so like you're good. Yes.
Thank you. It is my voice. I don't know. My voice can just be goofy all over the place. Yeah. You know what else is goofy?
What is
Not the
this
guest
intro?
that we have today.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know where this is going.
Shays, you sound so unamused.
That's just how the vibe is in our episodes. Today's episode, we brought in our good friend for a while now, and now he's here. He's finally here, and his name is TJ. Welcome, TJ.
Was I an anticipated guest? What?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Kate, was he?
Damn. Okay. I guess not.
Yeah, you were. I mean, like, in a good way. Like, you know.
I mean, I feel like I should have been on it by now. That's all
Well,
I'm saying.
here you are. That's what matters.
Yeah, it's probably mostly my fault that I wasn't on it before as well. So.
It's all good, TJ. And you know, we're definitely gonna bring you back for more episodes to come.
There's so many people we
yes.
need to get on this podcast.
We really do.
Yes.
So welcome, TJ.
Yes, I'm here
Yes.
in all of my glory.
All of his power and glory, indeed. And so, with this in mind, we are going to talk about the greatest show, one of the greatest shows of all time, an underrated classic, an MTV show called Clone High.
Yeah.
I honestly did not watch Clone High until this year, so.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't watch it until like a week
Oh,
ago.
I watched it
Well,
last year or 2 years ago, something like that. Whenever Pan Pizza's video dropped, that's when I watched it. So
Shayla,
got it.
ahead of the
Yeah.
curve.
I know, right? She's ahead of the game. I think that's what Shay showed me before because, I mean, she showed me Clone High, and I knew about it before, but she showed me what the actual show was about, and I was like, oh man, now I gotta watch. And then everybody just started sending memes of JFK all over the place on Twitter, and I was like, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
It's time for me to watch.
it's also because Clone High was I think it's been confirmed for a reboot recently, right?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
Which I know before the whole when the show ended, someone did ask the creators, who are Phil Lord and Chris Miller, how they would continue the show. All I know I'm sorry, it's funny, but all I know is it's supposed to go through all of their years of high school, then college, and then there's a time warp. They go back to high school.
Oh my god, what? Wait, was that a joke, or was it they're serious?
Did they confirm?
Yeah, it was
that?
an interview, so it was confirmed. Along with
Ooh.
Gandhi, which
Yeah.
Gandhi is gonna be revealed to be Gary Coleman, or just leave in the second season.
As Gandhi became the reason why Clone High was canceled in the first place before the reboot, right?
Yeah, it was. I know too much about Clone
Yeah.
High, is what I'm saying. We didn't explain what the show
would you
is.
mind explaining? Yeah. You're already ahead of the game.
Clone High, basically, the government's yo, let's make clones of some dead people, dead historical figures, and let's put them all in high school. They also live in a town where that's just where they live, and they all have adoptive parents. And so basically the show chronicles the lives of Abraham Lincoln, Joan of Arc, Gandhi, JFK, Cleopatra, along with their principal Scudworth and his butler robot best friend, Mr. Butlertron. And it's a parody of high school teen drama shows that were airing a lot in the early 2000s, mainly with the styling and stuff. It's actual network MTV. That's what the whole show's about. Drama.
Wow.
Yeah.
That pretty much just sums it up.
I mean, yeah, it's it's
Yeah.
a pretty simple premise. It's
Yeah. For such a fun show, too.
the simpleness is what drives its insanity, you know? So, I mean,
Exactly. Because it's so fun when, shows and films try to, this one simple premise, but, complicated in a way that makes it very entertaining and enjoyable. And I think that's what Clone High really does well in such a comedic way. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Like, even the theme song basically explains, like, the whole premise of Clone High itself.
Yeah, no, that I was trying my best not to quote the theme song all the way through. So, like,
Isn't the theme song literally just the synopsis?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I love it. Is Have you guys listened to, like, the
Oh my
full
gosh.
version?
There's
Yes.
a full version?
Yes, there's a full version.
Oh, man.
It's really good. I don't think it's on Spotify, though, which sucks, but...
The one that's
I
in
know.
the beginning of the show is already long.
Yeah, but, like, imagine, like, full song length.
Like a whole 2 minutes, almost 3, I think.
Yeah, there's even, like, a guitar... Not, like, a guitar, but there's a breakdown in the middle of the song where, like, they have, like, quotes from the show, and it's really good.
Yeah. It's really nice. It's on YouTube. I'll probably put, like, a link in the description.
Yeah.
I'm missing out.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really angsty. It basically fits the vibe of, like, 2000s high school vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So each character just fits into, like, a high school archetype, really. So it's not, like... I don't know. Like, it's weird talking about the show. Now I think about, like, breaking it down, because I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, funny show. But Abe is, like, the boring guy. He's, like...
Boring guy.
Well, yeah, because, like... okay. So, like, you know how, like, when you watch TV shows, it's, like, always the main character's, like, the most boring, because you're supposed to relate to that character the most? That's supposed to be Abe
Are you
Lincoln.
calling me
That
boring?
makes sense.
Okay, Abe isn't boring.
Well, I know what Shay means, I feel
Oh,
like.
everyday guy.
No,
That's
no,
what I
I-
mean. The everyday guy.
I certainly.
The everyday guy, the average Joe.
Yeah.
The John Doe.
And then Joan of Arc, she's the goth girl.
Which is a very good joke, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The way they explain
Yeah.
that. I don't remember exactly what they said, but just about how she's like, I can't put it into words. Dang it.
I'm trying to think. I, like, watched it, like, 2 days ago.
I wish I just knew exactly what they said, or what she said. She explained it herself.
Like how her original, like, not character, what? Like, historical figure.
Right, how she was so great, and she'll never live up to be as great as she was, so she's just depressed because of that. And now
Yeah.
she's a goth.
To an extent. Like, except for, like, Cleopatra, I guess, and JFK. Like, there is, like, a, like, inferiority complex thing going on with a lot of the characters. Which is fun, you know?
It's really interesting. Like, for me, I feel like what they were trying to do with each character and each clone was that they were trying to, like, I guess portray, like, the flaws that historical figures had. I don't know, I'm trying to figure this out. All I can say is maybe with Cleopatra, I wish I knew, I wish I did the research about, like, these actual historical figures before I got into this. But, like, you know, with Cleopatra, like, you know, in the show, she's, like, the most popular girl in school, and she's beautiful and she's smart, and, like, obviously those features are, like, shown with the original Cleopatra. But I think I heard, like, some people say that, like, people didn't know what Cleopatra looked like, so they, like, just made her beautiful. So we don't know if she was actually, like, quote unquote, like, good looking or not, which I thought was interesting. I don't know.
I mean, within the context of the show, she is.
Yeah.
Which can also be her downfall. I don't know.
Mm.
Like,
I think with
I don't know.
Cleopatra specifically, it's like, she kind of is made a clone already knowing, like, the history of, like, the old Cleopatra, right? And how she was, like, basically a goddess on Earth or whatever. But I guess she didn't understand that that might have been a little exaggerated. And so when you
Yeah.
add in some of that, you know, early to mid 2000s angst or whatever, you get Clone High Cleopatra, who's just like the average high school drama popular girl cheerleader type, pretty
Yeah.
much. And I think that makes
yeah.
like way too much sense.
Yeah.
You can kind of like apply that to like all the characters, I feel like, to be honest.
Yeah.
I guess except for Abe, who is just like a dweeb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just has main character syndrome, I feel like.
Main character.
Yeah, no, okay, you know, like when you watch like an anime and like
Right.
it's like the main character's like really, really like bored. Best
Just a normal dude.
what's the gambling I'm gonna pronounce this so
Yeah,
wrong.
Kakegurui?
Yeah, like I forgot the guy was even in it until I like saw an episode recently.
He might as well not even be in it. Okay, but Abe is more important than that.
Yeah, no, like, I have nothing against Abraham Lincoln. He's decent.
Abraham Lincoln is neat. I mean, I don't know, like, something about Abe just annoys me sometimes. Well, obviously, just because of the way he's so oblivious about Joan.
But also, that's pretty funny.
So
I'm
stupid.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, it really is.
Like, I think it's just because since it is, like, a running joke in the show, and, like, it's very obvious, like, exaggeration of, like that scenario and teen stuff, I'm, like, more okay with it. I don't know. I feel like I keep dogging Abe. I'm really trying not to, because I'm like, yeah, you know, he's okay, he's average.
I definitely feel like part of Abe's character is, like, again, with the whole, like, the clones, at least some of them, like, wanting to live up to their, you know, past selves or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Abe is definitely insecure about that. And also,
He really is.
you know those little moments where he gets all, like preachy, like, trying to help, but kind of isn't helping?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the real Abraham Lincoln a little bit when you start to think about it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Definitely.
I don't know, that just makes sense, I think.
I think, like, also, this is, like, my favorite joke, one of my favorite jokes in the whole, series. It's, like, when they're at the diner, and, like, he's just, like, oh, what did he say? He said something like, what would the real Abraham Lincoln do during a presidential, like, during an election? It shows, like, the picture of him being assassinated.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in the background. Yeah, like, I think with Abe, they really explore more, like, him being very insecure about living up to, like, Abraham Lincoln himself.
There's so... Oh my gosh! Wait a minute.
What?
There's also that scene where... Oh, wait. Are you talking about when Abe and Gandhi kiss?
Oh, no. I was talking about a different episode.
Okay. Oh, wait. Because they were in the diner.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm... Okay. So I also remember this moment where it was about the awareness fair. And, you know, Abe is trying to, you know, live up to, like, his expectation of, like, Cleopatra and just trying to, like, be a good, like, boyfriend / like guy to date, and and you know, obviously that he gets carried away with it and becomes selfish, but you know, by the end of it, he also, like, is like, what would Abe Lincoln do in this situation, because he's upset at Gandhi, and so he looks down, and it's like a dollar.
It's a $5 bill.
It's a $5 bill. That's where Abe Lincoln is on. I knew that. And Abe Lincoln and the dollar says, go to him. And so it happens. The funniest moment where Abe and Gandhi kiss to make up for their friendship.
It's also one of those moments, like, completely out of context. It's like...
Yeah.
I think it makes it a bit funnier, but, like,
That whole episode is a little weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Speaking of Gandhi, Gandhi's the jokester / like, I don't know, like...
Of the
Yeah,
bunch.
he's...
I think that's just it. He just makes the jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he makes the jokes and he just, like,
Essentially.
runs around. That's really it.
What's around?
He's the reason why the show got canceled, which, like, I think it's the one.
Wait, I don't...
Yeah.
What is that about? I don't know.
Okay,
about
so
that.
basically, since, like, he's based off of, like, Gandhi, right? So a bunch of followers of a bunch of people who look up to Gandhi, like, protested MTV, like, relentlessly. And, like, they sent in letters,
Yeah.
there's literal, like, protests with signs, from what I remember. And so, basically, they,
Yikes.
bullied MTV into taking down the show, and, like, that's the reason why it didn't get renewed. So, yeah, Gandhi's the reason why the
Damn.
show ended. Yeah, like, also, from what I understand, like, ratings weren't super good either, but, like, it wasn't, like, abysmal. Like, they probably would have gotten a second season. But literally,
Mhm.
Gandhi killed the show. Even though he was gonna be, like, he was gonna disappear after the first season, technically, so...
Gandhi was racist anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, every time I just think of the one scene in the show where it's, like, it's the film episode, and, like,
Yeah.
goes up to George Washington Carver. He's like,
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's like, yo, let's make a film.
Black and Tan.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called Black and Tan.
Yeah.
Um,
Love that Rush Hour.
I didn't even think about that until now. Dang.
I never saw
Yeah.
Rush Hour in my life, so I do not understand.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Oh my
I haven't seen a lot of
gosh.
movies.
Like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is definitely just, like, making fun of, like, Rush Hour, but, like,
It's definitely also
Even-
making fun of Gandhi being racist, probably.
Yeah.
Racist, yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Man.
They were ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
That was like 2002.
Right, yeah.
Good for them.
I was surprised. I was like, okay, good for them. Yeah, like, that makes sense.
Good for Lord and Miller. Always ahead of the curve with something. Yeah, like, I mean, last character's JFK.
Indeed.
Of like the main cast? Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
JFK's the playboy guy. I don't know.
Is
That's
JFK
it.
the best character?
Here's the
I
thing.
feel like people be hyping him too much.
Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
A little bit.
Facts.
But also,
A little bit.
the meme potential. Come on.
yeah, no, like, he's funny.
You're right.
He's really funny. And, I think it's great that everyone's trying out their Boston accents.
Yeah, like every time the memes come up or I see him on my screen, I'm like, yes, time to practice my Boston accent, but it's not gonna
Kate,
be
that's
right
so bad.
because I don't know how they sound.
Kate, you just did it and it's
I
so
haven't.
bad. Oh my god.
I haven't
so
done
bad.
one, and I probably won't even try.
Like, it's not, in theory, it's just like a British accent. It's like,
what?
no, listen, like, trust me, it's like a really, really bad, like, British accent, but, like, not really. It's more Australian, to be honest. But, like,
Yeah.
not completely.
Mhm.
So, like,
Okay.
I don't have one. Which,
My Australian accent is fire.
my Australian accent is okay.
I'm not about to do it though. If you play D&D with me, you'll for sure hear an Australian accent at some point.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
'Cause that's just the go-to. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
But anyways, JFK.
it's fine. But, yeah, he's just a playboy character. He says stupid things. He runs around. He's just like, I hate you, Abe Lincoln. And, yeah, that's it.
Do they really hate each other though?
It depends on the episode, I feel
Maybe in
like.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning, yeah, they have that sense of rivalry, especially at the presidential election, school election.
I love that episode. Extreme Blue. Okay.
Extreme blue, gotta have that pancake batter and blue paint.
Yeah.
Drink.
Yeah, and then I guess the last characters are the principal and the robot. Like, they're
Principal Scudworth.
yeah, like, he's
Not gonna lie,
Mm.
not a big fan of Scudworth.
Yeah, he's okay. Like,
That's fair. Oh. I guess, like, he's definitely just, like, the stereotypical, like, evil scientist type guy.
I did like
Yeah.
the ongoing joke with the evil business dudes though, where they were just starting to kill him.
yeah.
Right? It's a fun time. Especially when he's trying to, like, not follow through with the government's plans and just decides
Yeah.
to take, like, the clones for himself to make this, like, weird
Cloney
amusement park
Island.
for them. Cloney Island!
Like, I don't know why, whenever I think of him, I think that's John Stamos, of course. And
John Stamos!
and then, like, the bit in the first episode is like, well, it's as nice as the tie you're wearing. And, like, the government is staring at him.
He tries so hard.
I like Mr. Butlertron more than Scud. Is it Skidmore or Scudworth? Because now I don't remember.
It's Scudworth.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I like Mr. Butlertron a bit more.
Me too.
Like,
He's always goated. I don't know.
just like, all he says is Wesley. I'm like, good.
Wesley.
That's not all he says.
Yeah, no, he says,
He just called. Did they drop that bit? Did they drop the Wesley bit? I feel like they did that drop that.
I
real
think
fast.
they dropped it more so near the end, but like, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Because I know by like the episode where like everyone was just fighting with each other, like he didn't really say it because he was just yelling at Scudworth the whole time.
I think I remember Butlertron being much more helpful to, like, the main characters in general. I mean, it's just, like, I just remember this moment where he's, like, talking to Joan about, and, like, giving her advice about how to, like, approach Abe.
I feel like Joan was the only character he ever talked to.
That's
yeah,
true.
they
Wait
don't
a
really
minute. Like, in
interact with
first
the
episode-
students that much, actually. Okay.
They
'cause-
interact with like random no-name students, or I mean, no name.
No name students. Whoa, whoa,
John
whoa.
Adams
No
or
name.
something.
You're gonna forget my girl Marie Curie.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I guess I did.
Yeah, I love the like secondary like characters that they have there.
Yeah, like the most prominent ones are Marie Curie, George Washington Carver, Genghis Khan.
Why is Genghis Khan so stupid in this show?
I don't know. Like
I
think the thing that kills me is like going to show you don't need to really know history, but I feel like if you know the people, it's like what's happening? Like
Yeah.
oh, Vincent Van Gogh. He's like shows up a lot, but like he doesn't do anything. He's just like in the background a lot.
He's just there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the one teacher who's like a half lamb person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we never find out who like what clone he like what exact like he's not a historical figure, he's just a person.
He was just
Yeah.
he was the first almost human clone. That's what it was.
Oh.
Yeah. I think like between him, the Elvis twins, and Marie Curie, I don't know.
Marie Antoinette is in there a little bit.
Oh yeah, Marie. I know Marilyn
And
Monroe
Susan B.
shows
Anthony,
up.
I think. By like they reference them by like name and like you see them, but like they don't really do anything.
Yeah. How did I forget Napoleon? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Napoleon is in it.
Napoleon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul Revere.
Okay, the Paul Revere.
There's people in it.
Yeah.
They name people.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Someone who's debatably Jesus Christ is in it. That's
Oh yeah.
I love that episode so much. It's so stupid.
When Joan like finally hears God. or
Yeah, I
something.
think that was the Awareness Fair episode.
The awareness fair.
Yeah.
The awareness fair episode is always so funny.
Like,
That might have been like the only episode where Joan wasn't like actively lusting after Abe, I think.
wait, no, because like the reason why she was doing the whole thing was like because she was like, yo, Abe likes girls who like do public service like stuff. I guess like it's more so.
But then the little what was it what was it? She had like a retainer and it was like picking up the radio connection or something.
Yeah.
That's so weird. It was just a Christian radio station.
Jesus is in the mix.
Jesus is in the
Okay. But like my favorite episode is with the last main character, Ponce de Leon. It was a really sad I cried actually. Because he dies in that episode very graphically actually. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I watch a show, I'm like, oh, why was this great at, like, TVMA, except for, like, maybe, like, language and, like, sexual situation. Then, like, looking at the violence, I'm like, wait, hold on. Makes a...
Especially in that episode.
Yeah.
People get kind of messed up sometimes.
Okay, because he got sliced by candy wrappers. I know... Oh, his hands got caught in, like, the little soda things. This episode's about littering, because every episode has an important message. And then he chokes on a plastic bag. I do remember that part. And, like,
This is why we don't litter.
Yeah, don't litter. Like...
Yeah, pick up after your stuff.
Yeah, like...
In moderation.
In
Because then
moderation.
people start losing their jobs, and that won't be good.
Oh god.
Exactly. Like, by the end of it, they were all like, yeah, littering is bad. And then the janitor literally got fired.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, also, the janitors from the show Scrubs, apparently. Phil Lord and Chris Miller reference a lot of their other stuff and things that they do, to the point where it's kind of insane. So, like, Spider-Verse, actually, there's a Clone College poster in the background, and then,
oh my god, yeah.
I forget, because you know the part where, like, Joan, like, shows her tattoo, and, like, it's the, sleep, it's a,
The dolphin.
yeah, it's, like, the racing episode, like, that's a reference. I forget where that's a reference to, though. But I know it's a reference to one of the things. Then the Lego movie, of all things. So, you know the part where, like,
Oh my
Emmett,
god.
he's all, like, meeting with all the, like, the council or whatever. It's, like, all those random Lego people. So,
Yes.
like...
I remember that scene.
So, like, so, like, Abraham Lincoln in that scene is voiced by the guy who voices Abe in Clone High.
Wow. They just love to put references. Wow.
It's like, it's a fun time. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, the Ponce de Leon episode also had, like, an alternate theme song, which was very emotional. And I shed a tear.
This is his home for Shay.
Look, that whole episode was just like... Look, my homeboy JFK was, like, sad. I was sad. And then Joan is yelling at me to pick up my trash. That's the whole thing. Because Ponce was cool. He was, like, the coolest character.
Yeah, he was chill.
Yeah.
He was vibing.
He was alright, you know.
Don't slander my boy like that.
I'm not slandering anybody. I'm just saying, those dudes who are selling the extreme blue, fire.
Like,
product placement.
the other thing that's so weird about Clone High is, like, the celeb cameos, to be honest.
Yeah.
They were very mid-2000s, like, specific. Not even mid-2000s.
It's early.
2000s specific. Like, Marilyn Manson shows up. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Okay. You got Marilyn Manson. You got Mandy Moore. You got Jack Black before he got really, really popular. Like, right before.
Yeah.
The Raisin episode, which is the episode he appears in, very similar to, like, the Powerpuff Girls special, that was banned in America. See Me, Feel Me, Know Me.
Oh.
Yeah. Because, like, psychedelic music. Except
That's crazy.
Except the Powerpuff Girls one wasn't about drugs, about communism, supposedly. But, like, you know, it's cool.
That just took a turn.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that did.
It's fun. I've seen it before, so I don't know, like, I don't know how I saw it, though. That's the thing. If it was banned in America. Like, 'cause I remember seeing when I was younger. I don't know. This is a tangent. What's his name from O-Town? Ashley from O-Town.
Yeah.
Such a stupid episode.
It was. Who else?
Oh, John
John
Green.
Stamos.
John Green was in it.
Really?
Or what? The one who did, like, what's that movie called? It has, like, a really stupid. I think it's called Freddy Got Fingered. I think that's the name of the movie. Hold on, wait.
Do I add this or do I cut
No,
this
you can
out?
add this. It's fine. We're okay.
Just want to make sure.
I feel like I said worse things. Yeah. Tom Green, not John Green.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like,
Right.
John
He was
Green?
there
like
talking
the Fault in
about.
a Star's office.
He was there talking about ADD and ADHD, right?
Yeah, they started
Yeah.
clucking.
Very, very early 2000s thing to joke to make.
Yeah, like, because
Yeah.
also, like, in that episode, again, the awareness episode.
The awareness episode is,
The
is pretty
awareness
messed
episode.
up. Like that whole
Yeah.
episode kind of wouldn't fly today.
Yeah, because, like,
Honestly,
no.
a lot of these wouldn't fly today.
yeah,
Nope.
like, I think it's mainly the awareness episode. Yeah, because, like, the ADD / like, ADHD thing being equated with, like, HIV, right? Is that what they're equating it? Yeah, like,
Oh yeah.
that was, like, a mess.
Because like everybody thinks that it's like contagious.
Yeah. I think, like, honestly, it'd just more so be, like, if it aired today, it'd probably more so be, like, maybe some of JFK's jokes. I think it's mainly just some of the jokes,
Yeah.
but, like, I think for the most part, it's, like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, even the awareness episode wasn't like. It was mostly them making fun of that.
Yeah.
So it was like whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
It's, like, it's one of those shows, like, I wouldn't say it doesn't age. It ages itself just because of, like, they'll mention, like, very.
just like fine wine.
Yeah. Like, it's
Or
definitely.
maybe more like cheese. I don't know.
Oh, it kind of, it's like, the We Bare Bears effect, I feel like. Because, like, We Bare Bears is very, like, 2010s, but, like, at the same, but it's, like, it doesn't feel like it in, like, a really bad way, if that makes sense.
Wait. How old is We Bare Bears?
It's a few years old. We're not that old.
Okay, I got scared.
Yeah.
It just ended, so we're, like...
Because I heard 2010s and I was like,
I got scared.
Well, yeah, 'cause
that was it.
scared.
That was it. That
We
late.
just
It wasn't
entered
that early.
2020.
But still, I was like,
Crazy.
wait, did We Bare Bears come out in like 2010? That would be crazy if that show was 10
You
years
want to
old.
feel
Yeah,
old?
no,
I will
that
name
would be
every show that came out in, like, 2009, 2010 right now, if you really want to feel old.
All right, I mean,
I'm good, thank you.
I have a good feeling I know what shows.
Yeah.
Though, and that doesn't make me feel that
Yeah.
old. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like Clone High ages kind of like We Bare Bear ages, where it's like there's definitely products of its time within it, but it's not like in a bad way.
except
Yeah.
it's maybe a little bit more dangerous with Clone High because it's an adult show from the early 2000s. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I would always, like, while I was watching it or just thinking about it, I would always, like, literally forget that it's an adult show until, like, they either curse or make a sex joke or someone gets brutally injured, which doesn't seem to start happening a lot until later, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized the people who... It's usually Abe who gets, like, brutally injured.
Oh yeah, he gets really messed up in, like, the last few episodes.
Yeah.
Especially the one episode with the Nork.
Snowflake Day? Look, I need to talk about Snowflake Day. Yo, I need to talk about Snowflake Day for, like, 2 seconds. So all, like, mainly, like, the little bit, it's such a quick thing that happens. So you know so, like, the special that, like, oh my god, Toots.
Yes.
I just remember
Oh my god, Toots.
So I feel like Toots might be the character that ages the worst. Like,
Yeah.
oh
You think so?
maybe, I don't know. I watched this 2 days ago.
I think he would be up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it depends. Cause like Toots feels like would I say Toots is as bad as Mr. Magoo? I don't know. I don't think he is. But like Jesus Christ.
Oop. Oh boy.
Where did I go? Oh, like he was like watching a special on like TV. Like in the special, like the winter special. Because Snowflake Day, not Christmas. And like, I don't know why I laughed so hard, like during the, like it's like the pirate, and he's like putting like all the, like all the holidays from December, like on the plank. And they're like denouncing,
Yeah.
they're like denouncing their holidays, and then they do the Cabbage Patch. And like,
Yeah, and it's so weird, like, at the end.
I just, like, sat there. I'm like, this shouldn't be... Like, I don't know why. I was, like, laughing for, like, a good minute. And I was like, this shouldn't be as funny as I think it is.
Just saying.
It probably was, but, like, sometimes... Like,
Yeah. I remember that scene, like, vividly. Just because it was, like, it was, like, making fun of those, like, stop-motion, old, like, Christmas movies.
yeah.
But Snowflake Day with the Snowflake Day pirate.
I would actually like, pay, like, a lot of money for them to actually make that special a reality, please.
I don't like holiday specials all that much.
That's valid, though. Like...
I think I like Halloween ones.
Halloween ones are really
No.
good. They're, like...
I like Charlie Brown Halloween.
Oh, I actually don't like that one,
Aw.
personally.
Dang.
It's been a while
Is it
since
'cause
I've
you got
seen
a rock,
actual Charlie
Shay?
Brown specials.
No, it's not because I got a rock.
Mm.
I got Pebble. Oh yeah, I like Snowflake
Oh, yeah.
Day because Mandy Moore's there, but like it's not Mandy Moore.
Yeah, it's not Mandy Moore. She's homeless.
I also like how all the homeless people in the end like just take all the stuff from the house and like
Yeah, they finesse them.
Which that whole plan, like, very layered.
yeah,
First of all.
no.
Mhm.
Second of all, why are you homeless and you were able to think of that plan?
Because she's
She's Mandy
Yeah.
Moore.
I thought you said she wasn't Mandy Moore.
she's debatably Mandy Moore.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
okay.
debatably. Yes, what Shay said.
Like she just shows up in the garbage can. She's talking to Joan.
Talking about the spirit of Snowflake Day.
Yeah, to finesse her stuff,
That
and
steals the house.
I think that's a brilliant plan. Mandy Moore is my
Yeah.
favorite character in Clone High. Like straight up.
Okay. The character who probably shows up for like less than 8 minutes.
Look, okay. My favorite characters in Clone High go as follows. Mandy Moore, Ponce, Skunky Poo,
Oh my god. The skunk.
Napoleon.
What about George Washington Carver's Peanut?
Oh yeah, George Washington Carver's Peanut. Actually, switch. I forgot how I ranked it already. George Washington Carver's Peanut is third place. Whoever I put in third place gets bumped
Third
down.
place. That's a nice list.
Yeah.
That's just a list of characters who aren't main characters.
They are main characters, TJ. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright,
They've always
alright,
been the main
yeah.
characters.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was interesting, like, by the end of the last episode, where all the guest stars were under the government's plan all along.
Wait. It's not the government. It's secret shadowy organization, evil organization, or
Secret
something like
shadowy-
that. Yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe that
needs to be
basically is
acronym.
the government.
Yeah.
I mean, Isn't anything the government if you really try? Because I think in the show they established that all the clones are like... I'm trying to think of the most recent person on that clone list. Hold on. Okay. 80s and before, right? Because I know they dug up the graves in the 80s.
Way back in the 1980s.
Yeah, and that's when they took the clones and made the clones. Or, like, they were going to start making the clones. So, like, I'm guessing it's, like, the 80s and before, because that would make the most sense.
JFK is probably the most modern of all the clones, right?
I think so, actually, yeah. Because, like, the whole main cast, they all died before, like, the 70s, or in 60s, I think. I don't know time. And then, I'm, like, trying to think of every character, and it's hurting my brain, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure JFK is the most recent of the
Yeah.
clones. Which is why he turned out the most
that's interesting.
accurate.
Yeah.
Which is
The most accurate?
yeah.
I can confirm whenever I go to, like, the JFK, like, museum thing at home.
Is it JFK Museum?
Yeah, because I'm from the same state as him.
Boston.
That's a city.
Massachusetts. Comma
waiting for that.
Massachusetts.
I was waiting for you to say that.
We're not from the same city. He's from, I think he's from Cambridge. And that's not Boston.
I knew that.
Whatever. Massachusetts is basically just all of it is Boston or none of it is Boston. We'll leave that where it is.
You're not wrong. It's a small state. But yeah, no, like every time I go, all I hear is for Sapa. I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm not doing it.
I want a party platter.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Here we go again with my accent. You know what? I'll practice.
I don't have a Boston accent. It makes me so upset. Every day I wake up and I get very upset about it.
You get upset by
Yes, because I want one. I want an accent so badly.
that? Okay.
It's okay. You'll get there.
Why are you saying
Yeah,
you'll
you
get
can't.
there?
You'll
I've
never
lived
be
here my
able to
whole
chalk up
life.
to- You'll never be able to chalk up to the Midwestern accents of me and Kate.
Bro,
Yeah.
no,
exactly.
the middle.
Although I don't really know what a Midwestern accent sounds like.
You
I
guys
don't
don't
know
really
either.
have them,
It's
from
so
what I
weird.
Because
understand.
they don't exist.
Yeah.
It's just
They
normal
don't.
No.
Like,
speak.
people
That's what it
say
means.
that, like, we have Chicago accents, and I'm like, I don't think that's right.
I
don't have an accent. I guess I kind of wanted to move forward to, like, the visual aspect of the show.
It's so early 2000s. It's
yeah,
crazy.
it's like
That's
it's
true.
like they're
But I
inspired
like
by
it.
UPA cartoons. It's insane, actually.
Like, if it's, you know, you said it's coming back, I hope they just don't change anything with how it looks.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have any shows that look like that anymore, I feel like.
Yeah, I think like especially early 2000s was just like, hey, you like Art Deco? Do you like UPA cartoons and how those look? Guess what? Here you go. And then it's also like, do you like anime? And I'm like, I guess.
Yeah. I think the designs, I mean, like, obviously it feels like Total Drama because Total Drama was the style for Total Drama was inspired by Clone High, and then some people from Clone High came to work from Total Drama.
That's what
But,
it
like,
reminded
yeah,
me
like-
of. Okay.
Yeah. there
Yeah.
you go. So, like, the pointy, like, I don't know, how heads or, like, their features and, like, their fingers are very pointy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
everything's
I
very,
don't know how to
like,
explain them.
stark
Like,
and angular.
angular.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very geometric. I think it was okay. I think with like the main cast, it's harder to tell, to be honest. But when you look at all the background characters, you're like, oh yeah, that looks like a Total Drama character.
I mean,
Even the
Cleopatra.
backgrounds.
Cleopatra looks like a
Yeah,
Total Drama
I
character.
think like it's mainly Cleopatra. Like
Yeah.
everyone else, I'm like,
Is Cleopatra not just Heather? Total Drama.
I see that. Wait,
I see the vision,
Yeah.
yeah.
there's like there's like a background character in Clone High that looks like they were ripped from Total Drama. It like kills me every time I see them. I forget
Is
who it
Genghis
was.
Khan not just Owen?
Stop. I mean,
I'm yelling.
I want
You're not
I want
wrong.
my Total Drama Museum, right?
What?
Total Drama Museum.
What? Total Drama
Yeah.
Museum? That would be crazy.
I know last time I was talking about Total Drama Jail. I do want that, but I also want
Total
Oh
Drama.
my god.
but I also want Total Drama Museum, and it's just Clone High characters.
Oh my god, that would be so cool. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Wait, Clone High and Total Drama crossover. That would be
Yeah.
that would be my dream. Wait a minute.
I think it would be fun, but also so awful.
Yeah, it really would.
I mean, it wouldn't
these teenagers.
It wouldn't be Total Drama's first time having show crossover continuity things. So
wasn't Clone High also like a Canadian?
Yes,
show?
it is. From
Definitely.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Wasn't every show from that time Canadian?
Okay, so
for the most part,
there's a lot of thing. Yeah, it's a Canadian show because the only place that it's distributed is Canada, because they couldn't. Okay, MTV of course likes using real life music in their shows, but that causes a lot of licensing. Yeah. I hate that word. Licensing. That doesn't sound right.
There you go.
Got it.
Thank you. But it's caused a lot of problems in that department because okay, I have the full box set for Daria, right? And literally, when you open the little when you open a DVD box, that piece of paper slot thing, it's literally a long letter just talking about how they couldn't get all the original music from the show, the original airings.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I'm imagining that was also the problem for Clone High. Excuse me, because a lot of the songs in that show were real life songs that weren't made for the show, besides a theme song. Although
Thus is the trappings of being a show on MTV.
Yeah. I think the only songs that they would have had the rights to were all the abandoned pool songs since they did the theme song and they showed up in the last episode. Mm-hmm. But them having to keep paying the bands to so their music could be on the on the DVD release would be too much money.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's why it's hard to find a lot of MTV shows, cartoons now too. Because there's a lot of MTV cartoons. Although some of them just didn't do well, so that's why they're not really readily available. But
you know what other show the show reminds me of?
What?
You know what I'm thinking.
I honestly don't.
I don't know what you're thinking.
Okay.
I really don't.
It kind of reminds me of 16 in a weird way.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Also a Canadian show.
Yeah. Also made by the same people that did Total Drama.
The same people. Exactly. They're all connected, man.
My brain is expanding. I didn't even think about this.
Wow, you have a big brain.
But it definitely reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's a lot of what's up with Canada and teen
having good shows?
Yeah.
The best cartoon of all time? Ed and Eddie?
Oh, right, that is Canadian.
Fact. Oh my gosh.
I forget sometimes because I'm oh yeah.
Except for Ed and Eddie. Yeah.
This is very random. So Joan of Arc, right? She's voiced by the same person who's voiced by Shigo in Kim Possible.
Yeah, Nicole Sullivan.
Yeah. That's.
I love her.
I just have
Isn't someone on there also on Gravity Falls? It's the dude who voices Abe. I'm pretty sure.
Oh wait, is he? Oh. Wait, I need to look this up. I'm
pretty sure he is.
I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I forget his name.
I think the voice acting is really fun in Clone High.
Yeah.
All I'm just thinking about is Joan of Arc, just because Nicole Sullivan's voice is just everywhere.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking about her. Her performance is great. Yeah, along with everybody else.
Along with everyone else.
Yeah. Along with everybody else. I don't know the rest of the cast.
Oh, okay. Names. Will Forte was in Last Man on Earth on Fox. That's right.
On Fox.
Yeah. Chris Miller voices JFK. And then Phil Lord voices Principal Scudworth. And,
oh my gosh. Wow, they're talent.
Yeah, and then Chris Miller also voices Mr. Butlertron. Phil Lord voices Genghis Khan. Nicole Sullivan also voices Marie Curie.
Oh my god, really?
They have a lot of people on Scrubs from here too, because Donald Faison from Scrubs voices all the black people in it.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, there's a few.
The amount of talent.
Wait, not Andy Dick. Not him. He plays Mr. Sheepmans and Vincent Ankle. Stop. He's this guy.
Ooh?
He's a comedian, yeah. I only know from...
Who does he play?
He plays Mr. Sheepman, the police officer, and Vincent Van Gogh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what Vincent Van Gogh.
Wait,
sounds
Harriet
like.
Tubman
Same.
speaks? Harriet Tubman speaks.
I have a feeling she's there.
No,
but
she's
I
there.
Don't
I just
remember
don't
her speaking.
remember. I don't remember her speaking.
Yeah, I don't either. I really don't.
I'm looking at the soundtrack stuff. I'm on the Wikipedia page. Can we talk about the Prom episode real quick?
The Prom episode, yes.
Okay, Clone High ends on a cliffhanger, like every other show I watch.
Yay!
And
Fun times.
I'm desensitized to it by this point because it's been too many times, and like honestly, this is why I have like no heart or no soul. Oh, and it was March 2nd, 2003, so like this is my birthday, whatever. The Prom episode's what everything was building up to. John Stamos shows up.
Yep.
And is he even voiced? It is voiced. What?
Yes.
I didn't even know that. Wait, I thought it was like
John Stamos says it himself.
I don't know what John Stamos sounds like then. Which Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I was like, John Stamos, Full House? Like, at the end of the episode where Scudworth is talking about him, I was like, wow.
Yeah, like, man, I don't know. Like, when they do, like, the second season, right? I wonder if they're gonna do a thing, like, if they're gonna continue directly from that episode, or, like, if they're just gonna,
Yeah.
just, like, do, like, a month after or something stupid.
A month
Knowing
after.
them, they
Yeah.
might.
Like a time skip, as if nothing happened. Like,
I mean, Abe does get like fatally injured and nothing really happens.
Yeah.
So I guess like context wise, like this is the Prom episode and this is like the big night for everybody, and you know, Joan is trying to do her best to like, you know, finally confess to Abe, but you know, obviously it's not working out until Abe realizes by the last minute. The last minute before him and Cleo are gonna hit it up. It definitely it's definitely like, I don't know, I wouldn't say relieving, but like crazy when Abe just finally just figures it out and everybody like Gandhi is like looking at Abe like
Gandhi literally slaps him, I think.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Like Gandhi's just looking at him like, dude, seriously? And then even before they get frozen, right? We see Joan and JFK getting it. And that blew my mind.
Only sort of.
I guess. Like, it was an interesting, like, pair that I didn't expect.
Mm.
They had to add some spice to the end because of the cliffhanger.
They
Yeah.
did, yeah. And they did.
That was a big cliffhanger.
And then the show never came back.
Until now.
back.
It's coming back.
Yes! It's
I'm
coming
reading
back.
I'm reading a lot about the
Back.
feature and reboot series, including like the references they made in their other works. Apparently, they admitted that a lot of jokes in 22 Jump Street were ripped straight from Clone High, which I don't remember 22 Jump Street. I remember 21 Jump Street.
What?
I watched it recently, but like, I wouldn't be surprised because 22 Jump Street was like, it was funny. It was just but yeah, so yeah, apparently for the reboot, like Chris Lord, Phil Lord, I keep forgetting my name. Phil Lord, Chris Miller, Bill Lawrence are returning for the reboot, and then the original series writer Erica, I can't pronounce that name, Riven Oya, serves as showrunner and is writing the pilot with Lord and Miller. That's all we know. So we don't know if the whole original cast is coming back. But no one worry, because your precious JFK will still be there. His
my
voice. I was looking on the Wikipedia page because I'm boring.
Who,
and
the lamb?
turns out the sheep the sheep guy is based on the sheep named Dolly, who was the first mammal clone from an adult somatic cell.
Wow.
I don't even
The
really know what to say
detail.
about
That's so
that.
interesting.
Yeah, no, it's just like, it was under the See Also bit. It says, See Also Dolly the Sheep, After School Charisma,
Why?
which is a Japanese manga series. Cultural depictions of JFK, human
When
cloning,
should
and total drama.
That's crazy.
I do think if they have Clone High come back, right, which I guess they are, whatever, I think it would be very interesting. They touched upon CRISPR.
Yeah.
which is like another genetics thing where like they basically people go into the cell and like they could change like the genetics of a child technically.
Oh.
Yeah, so like a lot of people do it more so for like illnesses and stuff, but like since it's like dirt cheap to produce, like there's been a lot of debate if they should release it to the public, because then like technically, but then that will like kind of, the downside is that will reinforce like kind of like what is it, like some people just do it for cosmetic reasons, and then of course that would be also the downfall.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think it'll be very interesting.
Like beauty standards.
Yeah, you know, like, I'm just saying.
The normalization of things.
Yeah, you know, I think, what I'm saying is I think if they released it, it'd probably be, like, a very big problem. But, like, with sicknesses, it could help. I literally only know about this because I had to do a debate about it in high school. But,
That would be interesting.
Yeah, it would. I don't know if they would do that, though. But.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yes.
Even though we don't know a lot about the reboot.
We really don't.
Which clone? Yeah, we really don't. Which clone would you like to see that's not appeared?
Like a new clone?
Right.
I want to see a clone. They mentioned him very briefly, like in the film episode. I want to see a clone of Andy Warhol.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
They
cool.
said Andy Warhol and Joan of Arc they make art films together. But Andy Warhol never like appears or anything.
Appeared.
So I think that would be cool. I think that would be funny.
I just remembered a joke from that episode where it's like Sigmund Freud shows up.
Oh yeah, he does show up. I forgot
Yeah,
about
he
that.
does. I don't know, cause like I don't know, cause then it would depend, like, too, like, would they include new clones, like the people at like the like in the government would make new clones, but like they're young, like I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. So I'm like,
yeah, that's true. That's a lot of like stuff that they would have to like think about.
yeah, because then like if they do that, they'll probably like those clones would probably be like in like daycare or something technically, or like if they're going,
Yeah.
Just rapid growth them up or whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like it depends on how they want to execute it. Like, are they doing it like
They were there the whole time.
Yeah, like they were there the whole time, or is it like, are they directly continuing from the series and it's like still 2003, or is it like they're continuing the series where it's like it's 2020 and like they finally unfreeze?
Yeah.
Like I think that
Exactly.
like I don't know, but like if we're just talking like it continues as 2003, what's the name of the guy who was really rich and he lived in Africa? Is it Mansa Musa?
I have no idea.
Low-key want to see Mansa Musa. I think that's his name. And then I also...
See who?
Mansa Musa.
I don't know who that is.
Very
okay, so
obscure
basically
choice.
he's the...
Yeah.
So basically, in like Africa, he like was really rich. And I don't know. I'm just pulling out historical figures 'cause I don't know who I want to show up.
That's okay.
I have to really think.
That's interesting. I think for me, like, it would be cool to see, like, I don't know if I want to see, like, people that aren't quote-unquote historical figures, but maybe, like, old, like, celebrities that, like, for example, like, Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe is... Oh, yeah, like, more of her, like, in the show. Like... Yeah.
Or, not her, but, like, also just, like, people that are known to be, like, celebrities or like singers or something.
Like,
I don't know why I'm thinking about Prince as a clone.
You know, I was gonna say Michael Jackson at some point. I just stopped myself.
Oh no!
I was like,
I
don't
feel like
I
that would be
don't
too
know.
complicated and weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would.
Wait, I know who I want to see. I want to see Bela Lugosi, the guy who played Dracula in the original, in like the original Dracula movies. Either him or is Boris Karloff dead?
You got all these weird choices on.
I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to remember if he's dead or not. Yeah, he is. Oh yeah, 1969. He should be there. Never mind.
Who?
Boris Karloff. He narrated How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I want him to show up.
Oh, that'd be cool.
He's also Frankenstein.
That'd be weird.
I want more like horror people, and I want I don't know. I have to really.
Now I'm like curious, like you know, TJ mentioned Andy Warhol, and I'm like, huh, what if like Frida Kahlo?
Oh, that would be.
I
Cool.
don't know.
I'm trying to remember, like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember all the background characters too.
Vincent
Look,
Van
I
Gogh's
want
in
more
it, so,
Napoleon.
like, you know.
Mhm.
But then you run the risk of them also, like, adding other artist characters, of them also just being different Vincent Van Gogh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, as maybe the way that they execute things, like in the way they like portray them in different ways, that can be a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm kind of curious about the Elvis twins also.
They messed. I think, did they not explain that?
I don't know, there's like a lot of clones like within the show I want to see have more
Yeah,
spotlight, because like, I don't know. I think
for
it'll be
sure.
I think it'll be interesting. Like, I don't know
Like
if like
Buddha. They had Buddha in there. They never even
oh
said
yeah, they
anything about it.
do. Okay, wait. I wanted there to be like a moment, like, you know that one. There's like this one anime where it's just a bunch of religious figures, and they're just like roommates or something.
What the hell?
This exists because people keep posting clips and they're always like, "Look at anime Jesus." I'm like, "Oh wow, it's anime Jesus, whatever." And like,
Look at anime.
yes, I'm not joking. It's like, it's a thing, and like, I don't know where I'm going. Never mind. I don't know. Yeah. Wait. Boris Karloff
Yeah.
had 6 wives.
You're very interested in this person, huh?
I'm just on the Wikipedia page.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I know I want to learn more about the government. I want to know what's up with that other school,
Me
actually.
too.
That other school that they always go against.
Yeah, the rival school.
Yeah.
The
Nazis, yeah.
oh my
They
god.
are. They are. Because, like, the flags that they have and, like, the...
Their principal was Colonel Sanders.
Yeah. Wait, because they're not clones, right? They're like mutants.
Yeah, they're just like super
Yeah.
soldiers.
What's up with them?
Oh boy.
Yeah, and their principal was Colonel
They're
Sanders,
there.
which was just so random. I don't
Stop.
understand why it was that.
Wait, did their mascot die in the basketball episode or no?
No, he killed a bunch of people though.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I'm glad the mascot's
The
alive.
monster.
Thank God. That's all I want to know. I don't care about the other people.
Because I remember Gandhi like pulled down his zipper and all his organs fell out. That shit.
Right? That was so weird.
I kind of have expected that to happen though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clone High is so random, but I love it.
Yeah. I think for me, it's like very interesting watching people watch it for the first time. Because I'm like, oh yeah, that would happen.
Because there's nothing there. There's so many things that go unexpected in that show.
Yeah, it's kind of like the feeling of watching Cats, but like slightly different.
Wow.
Look,
I could see that.
Interesting
I could see that.
comparison.
it's like, I don't know, it's always interesting seeing people watch stuff.
Does anybody have any final thoughts about Clone High?
Oh, that racing episode felt like Initial D.
No.
Okay, not completely, but I don't know, like, the first thing that started, like, going in my head is, like, running in the 90s, where, like, they got in the car. I was like, I
think
don't
you
know
just got
why.
a problem.
I do have a problem.
Oh no.
Yeah, my thoughts are as they are. It's an early to mid 2000s time capsule, which I greatly appreciate because those times are so weird to think that I was alive then, but I didn't know what was going on because I was a child. So
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna have to agree with TJ on that. Like, I think the show itself is, yeah, very 2000s. It's, I don't know, it was just a fun show that I was able to discover this year. So 2000s being just so random. It's such a random
yeah,
It was very...
era.
I think
It was
everyone
a
had
very-
kind of expected to die when the year 2000 hit, so they kind of just didn't know what to do with themselves.
Oh, because the analog clocks, dear.
Analog.
Not- no, the,
clocks, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. If you were, like, sentient during that time, I don't know. Like, every year we think the world is ending.
Yeah, like this year.
This year was valid, though, okay? Like,
Well, yeah. With that, I think that concludes our discussion about Clone High. I'm really excited. I think we're all excited for that reboot, and then hopefully we get some news soon about it.
It'll happen or it won't happen. But,
Yeah.
It's in the air.
Who knows? It's in the air.
I'm just saying it better happen, because they've been hyping this up. They have the meme things going on. Like, basis. You have the basis.
Yeah. We have the foundation.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, TJ, for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.
Finally got to be on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
this is a huge accomplishment.
now I need to make my comeback on the Carmen Sandiego episode.
Oh, God.
Let's go! That's such a coincidence because it's ending next month.
The Carmen Sandiego episode's also going to be one where I talk about Boston accents for a very long time, so I apologize.
Speaking of which, I gotta actually go, watch all of those seasons now.
Sir?
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
it's not that bad.
Yeah, the
actually.
latest season's 4 or 5 episodes. It's not long.
Yeah. Yeah, TJ, would love to have you back.
Yeah.
Maybe for the Carmen Sandiego episode.
Maybe?
Just hinting at that.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
Look,
I'm
we have
hinting.
other
I'm
people,
hinting.
too. We know people.
We have to... I mean that,
Okay,
but
but,
also we
come
have to
on.
keep the suspense.
Yeah,
Whatever.
no, we'll let you back on.
There's
If
no
we let
suspense.
Chaz on that
Yeah,
many
we'll
times,
let you back
we can
on.
let you
Yeah,
back
go
on.
TJ.
It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let us know in the comments below about what your thoughts on Clone High and who's your favorite clone and what clone would you like to see for the reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you all for listening to this special Clone High episode of the 1224 podcast. I'm Kate.
I'm fired.
No, you're not.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's fair. And we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Next time on a very special Clone High. Oh yeah. G-Spot rocks the G-Spot. G-Spot rocks the G-Spot. What's my name? G-Spot. What do I rock? The G-Spot. G-Spot rocks the G-Spot.
Oh, Scholar Dancer.
G-Spot rocks
You think
the
this bad boy's a hit?
What's my name?
G-Spot!